Hello, my name is Maria Isabel Andivar. Today I'm going to talk to you about a lesson plan for healthy habits. Okay, the first part of a lesson plan is the informative data. On informative data, you have to state the name of the school, which is not applicable on this case, the theme, which will be Unit 2, Lesson 1, Healthy Habits, based from the book English B1.1, which is the English book for public schools in Ecuador. This is intended for a second grade BGU year. This is second grade of senior high, or BGU means Bachillerato General Unificado. This is for a class of 45 minutes. Next, we will review the TEFL objectives. The objectives for learning is to be able to differentiate healthy from unhealthy habits. For speaking, the object will be to be able to sustain a discussion about problematic issues regarding healthy habits. For reading, it will be to be able to read and understand words related to healthy habits. And for writing, it will be to practice how to write sentences using should and shouldn't. They will be able to write and use correctly the vocabulary bank words. Next, we will have the main, the anticipatory set. I will begin by, before that, we will review what methodology and strategy will be used in the lesson. Generally, for these kind of lessons, we use a communicative language teaching and audiolingual method. These two methods will be used on this class. The strategies will be whole class work, group work, and individual work. Now we go to the anticipatory set. On the anticipatory set, we will begin explaining that the subject will be healthy habits. I will explain the class that we will start playing a game of charades. I brought to the class these cards with some words from the word bank written on them, and the cards are coated on cardboard so they can manipulate it and play charades. The cards will be face down at the table. I will ask the class to divide in two groups. And on the board, I will draw two columns, one for healthy habits and one for unhealthy habits. Okay, member of group A go first. They will pick a card and act it, and his team should try to guess the word. If they guess it correctly, they won a point. If not, Team B has a chance to guess the word. If they guess it correctly, they won a point. Every word guessed correctly is worth 1 point. After guessing the word, the team who guessed it right have to write it in the board in the column we draw before, and their healthy habit or unhealthy habit. Okay, once all the words are reviewed, we will pass to the main teaching input of the class. Here I will explain, usually it's best to congratulate them, great work on the game, okay? Now let's explain the class, okay? I will submit this presentation with habits. I will start by explaining what a habit is, and then I will list some good habits, the essential ones, good and enough rest, eat healthy, more fruits and veggies, exercise frequently, manage stress, and have a good hygiene habits. Then I will explain individually each of them with details: how many hours a day you should sleep, why it's important, how your brain works better when you're well rested, etc. The same for healthy food. In the food part, I will take a little bit more time for explaining what's healthy and what's not, and I will cover every aspect of this. Drink a lot of water, the food pyramid, etc. Then I will go to the importance to do exercise, that you should exercise frequently, And finally, I will talk about good hygiene habits. The modeling for this lesson will be on the pronunciation and how to apply the healthy habits in our lives, and also how to use the vocabulary from the vocabulary words. In the guided practice phase, I will walk around the class, helping them and guiding them. Okay, next we will have the guided practice. For the guided practice, I will present a slide, this slide here, with several questions. Each image on this slide proposes a subject related to healthy habits. I will instruct students to divide in 4 groups, and each group should use this slide, as a guide to help the discussion among themselves. They should create a statement and recommendation regarding healthy habits. Okay, then for the independence practice, I will give a handout of a worksheet, this worksheet that they must fill. Okay, the students should give it the page back to me when they finish. Finally, for the assessment, the students will be assessed by the working groups. I will go around the class while the groups work, and I will observe how they interact, how they express, how well they understood the subject, and then I will assess the presentation of the assessment and recommendations. The responses on the worksheet would also be considered. On the closing and review phase, we will hear the presentation of each group, and then I'm going to just put a video to reinforce all the things that we have discussed in class. This video is called 7 Tips for a Healthy Living, and it briefly summarizes what we have seen in class. Okay, this is my presentation on healthy habits. Thank you very much.